Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well today. This is my first YouTube video, and as I'm just learning to do this, it's likely going to be messy, and I apologize in advance for that. I hope you stick around till the end. It's my understanding first videos aren't really viewed anyway, so this will just let me get my feet wet and see what it's like. But if you have stumbled in here, welcome. My name is Lisa, and I live in Alberta, Canada. I have been treasure hunting for vintage items at garage sales, flea markets, rummage sales, and thrift stores for over 30 years. I sometimes do reselling, but it's not something I do full time. It's just a bit of a hobby, but I don't sell everything I find. When I do sell something, though, it's usually on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, or Poshmark. I look for vintage glass and ceramic items, as well as things that I remember from a long time ago, I recognize, or things I know are old, things I like. I only buy things I like, because if I try to resell something and it doesn't sell, then I'm not stuck with something that I'm not fond of. I thought it would be fun to show you some of my favorite 2024 likes, and I hope you enjoy. This is a Jeanette Glass Iris and Herringbone iridescent vase. I think it's from the 50s to 70s. I know there were some earlier ones in the 30s, but they were clear glass. So this one is a little later, but still vintage. I paid $10 for it at Goodwill. I have another one, but I bought it in Antique Mall for $30, so I didn't feel bad paying $10. $10 is usually more than I want to pay at a thrift store, but in this case, I thought it was worth it. It's so beautiful. Last year, there was a lady on Facebook Marketplace, and she was selling coordinating pieces, like a whole bunch of it, all different pieces, in a big lot for $40, and I'm just kicking myself for not buying it. I wanted to, and I really thought about it, and then I got busy and I forgot about it, and by the time I remembered, it was gone. So I lost out on that one. It's unfortunate. This one is a Fenton milk glass ruffled hobnail bowl. I was leaving Goodwill one day, and it was sitting on a shelf near the checkout, and it just caught my eye. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. So I suspected it was Fenton, but wasn't positive. But for $2.49, I wasn't leaving it there. Once I got home and removed the price sticker, there was a Fenton logo underneath. It's not a particularly old piece, because the Fenton logos have changed over the years, and this one is not an old one, but it's still a nice piece, and I'm happy to own it. This one is a large art glass paperweight, and it's heavy. I saw a listing online that said it was Murano, but it's not. It has a Made in China sticker on the bottom, but it's still a really nice piece of art glass with the blue and the purple and the clear. It's really a nice thing. I paid $2.99 for it at Goodwill. This is another piece of Fenton, but I didn't know it at the time. I was at a thrift store, and somebody had obviously donated their whole bell collection. There were all kinds of bells. So upon researching, everything points at Fenton with this. So I believe it's from the 1970s. There's no marking on it. It's another hobnail piece, and it's just really nice piece. It rings nice. It sounds nice. And I'm happy with it. It's pink, but it doesn't really show up pink in the camera, unfortunately. But I'm happy with it. This one is a large souvenir mug. It holds 18 ounces, so it's quite big. I think it's from the 50s to early 70s. It's stamped Japan on the bottom. Typically, anything that's stamped Japan is older. Not in all cases, but in most cases. The location of the souvenir area is worn off, but I believe it says Lake Michigan, Canada. Canada for sure. I think it says Lake Michigan. You can see it's quite worn off down there. And it's just a fun mug, and it was 50 cents, so why not? And this guy's just a cute little pie bird. For those of you that don't know, with a pie bird, you would put it in to the center of the pie before you put it in the oven, and it acts as a steam vent. I won't be using it for that because I don't bake a lot of pies anymore, but I just thought he was really cute. He is stamped Japan on the bottom, so I feel it's older. I've seen similar listings that I believe are replicas online, but I can't find another one that says Japan. They're probably out there. I'm just probably not clicking on the right listing, but I think this one's a little older. I paid $1.99. This piece was free. I have no idea why anyone would want to throw it out. In my city, there are a couple of stores run by Waste Management. People donate what they don't want, and it's just to keep things out of the landfill that aren't necessarily to put there. Everything in the stores are free. You need to weigh what you take as you leave, and there's not always such nice things there, but every once in a while you find something really special like this piece. I just love it. I have it on display in my curio cabinet so I can stare at it all the time because I just think it's so nice. It's so shiny and the colors are beautiful, and it's made in Turkey, and it's just a nice glass bowl. So that was just a few of my 2024 finds. I'll share more as well as my 2025 finds in future videos. Let me know in the comments which you liked best. Would you have bought those? Would you have left them on the shelf? And what items do you like to hunt for when you're thrifting? Also, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a like, and I hope you'll subscribe because I have more finds to show. And as I get more polished, I'll probably start going into the thrift store, but I'm just not at that level yet. So thanks for sticking by and watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.